welcome back to another week here in Alaska. I mentioned last week that we went to church for the first time, and guess what? After that, we got a little bit sick. Well, my husband got sick first, and then I got sick last Saturday. So until today, we're both sick, and it's been a crazy week dealing with the cold, and I think we're starting to do better. But wow, it's been crazy week. But here we are, and I'm going to share with you a little bit of this week. And this is the day before I started to feel sick. For the first time since we got that side by side in September, I drove it for the first time, and it was super fun. You know, when it's snowing, it was a little more difficult, and I don't know. I just didn't feel at the best. Right there, I'm learning the lights because it was around 10 o'clock at night, but it was pretty fun.
Good. Sit. Sit. Easy. Okay. Good girl.
At this point, I wasn't feeling good at all, so we made this quick dinner: chicken, quinoa, veggies, and a little salad. And we even had a little bit of leftover from breakfast for Sam, and she loved it. Today in the morning, we definitely both were not feeling good, and you can hear my husband. I think the cats are not feeling well either. Look at them, poor things. They sleep all day. Another super quick, simple dinner: leftover quinoa, a burger, and instead of bread, we used lettuce. Next day, but this time I was feeling a little bit worst, and so I decided to pre-make some lentils. Some of those gonna go to the freezer. I may also do some rice, and we'll eat it with some chicken or duck or something for dinner tonight. Look at him, he's my assistant right there. He just loves to hang out with me in the kitchen when I'm cooking, and I'll show you how things are looking here in the garden. Like I said, I'm doing my best, definitely working on getting things transplant. And here I want to show you, I never show you this corner. Maybe I'll give a little tour in the future. I gotta make sure everything's put together, but I love this area. Those are dry flowers from here from home, and some of those are gone free now. I didn't really dry many, but anyway, I love this little corner. I keep my teacups and my everything regarding tea. Anyway, I can even talk. I brought those from Washington. Can't remember the name, and those are dry peonies. And anyway, I love this area right here. I also keep the eggs there our friends gave us, and I'm gonna be using all those shells for the garden. I allow my cats to hang out by the pantry sometimes. There's a lot of rodents here in Alaska. We haven't had any issues in the house. They cannot let a fly come inside, so they are very good. They do their work, and our house is always been clean and not a problem. Even though we don't feel that good, we have to go to town. We need to get some more cold medicine, and there's some grocery store. We haven't been in town for 2 weeks. At the same time we go, Danny went and run Sam for a little bit, and we stopped at Kent Nursery. I was looking for some of my trays to be able to put some of my plants, and guess what? Oh my god, I was so disappointed. Well, this is the new nursery that they opened, like the greenhouse. They used to have like an old place, but well, not all, it's next door. But guess what? My trays, they didn't have it. They only have about these ones, which would have been okay, but they had holes, and I don't want them. So they said that one person came and bought them all. This is Basil. This is such a cute cat. I know in one of my previous videos I showed him to you, and he's such an adorable kitty. Now we went to Walmart, and I'm going to show you. Look at this watermelon. They get smaller and smaller, and the prices are getting high. Now I was looking to some of these pans to be able to put some of my seedlings and the cups, but honestly the prices, and I do not like how they move wiggly. So anyway, I even went to these storage units to see if I can find trays. I couldn't find anything. The best thing that I can find that I could use is these ones, and for the price is like, oh no, I better wait next year or order something online. Anyway, no bueno. This is my stop at Three Bears with the things that I get every couple of months. For me here, anytime we get a little bit of sun, I don't know, it just always makes me feel a little bit better. And I was looking at my lilac bushes, and I believe I'm gonna have lots of blooms this summer. One of my chores first thing in the morning is to make sure that we get a lot of wood, and that's what I did early today. I'm trying just always to plan to make sure that I don't get even worse with my cold. I don't think I will. Well, actually, I didn't. But anyway, here I am bringing more wood, and the cats, they always want attention all the time. Oh my goodness, these kitties. What is it? Huh? What? You just want to be pet, huh? Okay, but I have three kitties and I only have two hands. And, well, what? Because I'm using the phone. Hey, sweetie. Hey. Visita. Come here, baby. I no, you want the mouse. Something that we always do, even if we don't feel well, is just go for a walk. So I went to Strawberry Hill, and look what I found. Our rhubarbs are popping out. Oh my God, this is so excited. I love rhubarb. Actually, I can even like cut it and eat the stem like that. To me, they're really good. I also make scones, rhubarb bars, anyway, and I freeze some for the winter. And I just can't wait. I'm so happy because summer's coming. So look at that. Homeschooling today, and the lesson will be, please leave the corn alone. Don't try to eat all the plants the mommy's growing for the garden. This is the part of gardening when it comes more work. Like after you grow everything in tiny containers, then you gotta move into cups. I like to use the clear cups. Today I work for about 10 hours transplanting plants. These are Teutonias. I learned about this in a video that just popped up in my YouTube talking about these flowers, and these are seeds that cost 50 cents, and I found them and I was so excited. So I got so many of them. I'm planning to put them near my lilac bushes because the lilac bushes only last for a few weeks, and then I'm thinking it's just nothing there. So I'm hoping I can get some of this there. I never grow this. I don't know anything about this flower, or it's like a big, kind of like a lilac bush, something big. So I am excited. Look, all of them right there were in this little container. So I have to put them all in cups, and I have more growing in some other little containers. He was mad at me because I moved him out of the bed for 2 minutes, I said, because I wanted to make the bed. He got mad, so now he's sleeping here in the wood. I bet he's gonna be upset. His back's gonna hurt, and it's my problem. He's gonna need extra treats and all that kind of stuff. Let me show you here that ranunculus. I'm learning this name. Being somebody who started growing flowers and stuff like that, names are a little bit tricky for me. But anyway, look how beautiful they're doing. Remember, I got this in December at the craft show in Big Lake, and look at how nice. They're gonna have plenty of room to grow for another maybe 5 weeks, maybe 4 or 5 weeks. I ended up getting 75 more cups. I think I had 100 here from last year, and I believe I'm gonna need more than that because I have so many things to transplant in cups. But this is how everything's looking. Here I have broccoli, Brussels sprouts. They're small because I'm a little bit late. They needed to be moved maybe a week ago or so. But I got all that ranunculus, and I can't wait because that flower is so beautiful. And these are petunias. This year I'm planning to do some hanging baskets, and I believe these seeds are from home that I collect last year, and look how beautiful they are. There's so many in this little tray here, so I'm trying to get them out and move them, just each one. That way within, I don't know, 5 weeks or so, they'll be ready to put in baskets. They're gonna be huge. I may have even indoor flowers. I don't even know what I was explaining there, but anyway, they're doing really good. It's been a long day, and my goodness, it's getting done. The kitties were waiting for dinner. But anyway, next day we ended up going to Home Depot. I have some incidents. The cats were one of them were trying to eat in the corn. I bumped some things, some trays fell. I was just a mess. I realized my space is small, so my husband went and bought a big shelf for me. And here we went after that. Sammy went for a little bit of training. It's hard to go. My husband's still not feeling good, but we did it. And we got back home, and he installed that shelf for me. And I ended up ordering some lights. They're going to be here next week, I think. Now, it's kind of like a little bit late for that. Well, not really. I still have like another 5 weeks of growing inside the house. But yes, it's going to be fun. It's going to make things so much easy for me, and I'm so happy. Look at this. Everything's looking real good. Guess what? I still have more things to plant. So look at the corn. Is doing great. Another simple and quick dinner, just some salmon with some avocado, tortillas, and lettuce. I hope you guys have a wonderful Easter weekend. I even had a menu and everything planned to do something special. Like always, I try to do something special for the holidays. But I don't know. I this morning, look at him. That's what I get distracted and things take me longer. They all want to be pet. Yes. I don't know. Today, this morning, Friday. Well, I'm gonna be posting the video. I'm having a little bit issues with one of my ears. It's bothering me, so hopefully it won't get worse. Look at here. I have to keep everything covered because the cats. I mean, they don't want to eat some of those plants. No, the corn, they do want to eat it. They just go play and knock things down. And anyway, but look at this shield's gonna be so awesome when I get lights and more trays, and it's gonna be just perfect. I mean, this year I probably could go without it, but it's gonna make things easy for me for the next 5 weeks. Look at the first flowers of the season. They're so pretty. I am so excited. I really looking for summer, and well, this week I've just been trying to keep the plants alive, and I hope everything will be better next week. Thank you so much for stopping by once again, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.